Just hearing from the CEO of that organisation, that Joe Biden has COVID. So more breaking news for the US president, more problems for him as well. Clearly, he has been, meeting a lot of people. Haven't had this confirmed from anybody else apart from the CEO of UnidosUS, which is, as I said, this Latino group that he was due to speak to in Las Vegas, obviously speaking there again to, black voters, part of his drive to get the base really going for Democrats. So the breaking news that we're getting, this is via Reuters, again, not confirmed from anybody else at the moment apart from the CEO of this group that he was due to speak to, saying that Biden has COVID, and this was as he was scheduled to speak in Las Vegas. Our correspondent Mark Stone joins us now. I mean, I don't know, Mark, if you're hearing anything else about this, but this is, this is really worrying again, isn't it, for the US president?
Yeah, I mean, a huge blow for a man who is already under such extreme pressure to step down, pressure that was increased today when a senior Congressman, Adam Schiff, a Democrat on the Hill, added his very pivotal name to a list that is growing of people who say that he should step down, that he should not be the candidate. Now he discovers he has COVID. This information coming through from, as you say, the CEO of the organization that he was due to speak at in Las Vegas. I was just on the phone with President Biden, and he shared his deep disappointment at not being able to join us this afternoon. The president has been at many events, as we all know, and he just tested positive for COVID. So no information on that from the White House yet, but that is the news coming from Las Vegas, where he was, or from Nevada, where he was due to speak. So another blow, as I say, for a president whose party, the Democratic Party, is in, it seems to be in a state of disarray, certainly a state of disagreement over whether or not he should be the candidate. And all the while, here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the other side, the Republican Party, seems to be extraordinarily unified behind their man, Donald Trump, crowned this week as their candidate, the Republican Party candidate, and a man who is due to speak tomorrow night after that extraordinary weekend. Honestly, Anna, I have got whiplash over the news that continues to come out of this country and has done over the past few weeks, from the debate disaster that Joe Biden had, what was it, 3 weeks ago, into that NATO week where all eyes were on President Biden. Would he make it through the week? Would he have another slip-up? He did. He referred to President Zelensky as President Putin. He then did a kind of mediocre news conference. He'd hoped to be out of the woods through that news conference. It didn't really work out. And then, of course, the news that nobody could make up, that extraordinary news at the weekend of the assassination attempt on Donald Trump. That took us into this week. Donald Trump defiant at the weekend as a consequence of that assassination attempt. He rolled into Milwaukee, and he seems to have this party wholly behind him. And on the other side, a really difficult time for President Biden with the news now that he has COVID as well, which will obviously take him out of any campaigning he wanted to do, take him out of any interviews he wanted to do, take him out of any attempt to persuade the nation that he is the candidate to beat Donald Trump in November.